What's going on, guys? DC Reviews, and today I'm here with another Neca figure review, and today I'm doing my first Neca Aliens figure review. This is the 1990 arcade alien from the arcade game. This alien is pretty cool for what it is. It's just the alien from the arcade game, but he is a really cool alien. And this alien is based off the Aliens game, like I said. I will show the box at the end of the video because I like the box. I would show it now, but I thought we should get everything else out the way and show the box last. Mainly because I just like how it looks. It's kind of like the Predator box, where you get the Ultimate City Hunter. I just like how that looks. And speaking of Predator, before we get on with the figure, I just ordered a few days ago the Demon, the Jungle Demon, if I'm not mistaken. It's where he's camo, and in the movie, his eyes, in the Predator movie, his eyes like flash yellow, and you can see him, see some like green spots, and he's camouflaged. I just ordered him on Amazon. He'll probably be here in like a few days, but once I get him, I'll make a unboxing and a review later on. I did just get this figure today, but I was too excited to make an unboxing video, so I opened it up right away. But this figure has, as you can tell, he does not like to stand. I'm holding him up so he does not fall over. His feet is an issue. And there's some other issues that I have with the figure, which I will talk about after we look at all the accessories. So I would like to look at all the accessories one at a time, not like my Marvel Legends figures or like the Predator with all those, because these accessories are like little own things in themselves, and I just want to look at them on their own. So we get the arcade game, the facehugger egg, which looks really cool. It looks really good. The detail that they put in the paint job looks really really good. And yeah, it also looks like on the inside there's some like gunk in there. I don't know if you can see that, but trying to hit the light. But like right there's this gunk in there, so it looks really well done, even though it's from the game. So the detail that they could put in it looks really well done. The next I'd like to look at is the facehugger. It's green, which, I mean, it looks really cool with him. He's my first facehugger. I don't have a lot of alien figures. But he looks really cool. These are just, it's all soft plastic, but the tail can move, so that is pretty cool. And you can have them coming out of the egg, ready to get a host. So that's pretty cool. Then the last accessory is the chest burster, which I like the chest burster. I think it looks pretty good. The pink that they put on it looks pretty good. There's little peg holes, it looks like, right here, so you get a stand and put him in there so he can stay up. I do have troubles with him, which we'll just try to get it right there. I do have troubles with him staying up, so what you may have to do if you have the same issue is just turn the tail into like a circle, and it should help balance him out and have him stand up. They put a lot of detail into him, as well as the facehugger, but I just like him. And like you can even see, they even painted his teeth, which if we focus that on there we go, you can see they even painted his teeth and all that, and his little arms right here. So that's pretty good. So now let's go ahead and get into the figure. And I do like the figure. He is one of my favorite alien figures that I have. I only have 3, so I mean, Um, he and my AVP grid alien predator. I mean, my grid alien, not my predator, but just a grid alien, are my two favorites. The dog alien that I have, my brown dog alien, has a lot of issues. Like pretty much everything on his body is loose, so it's hard to stand him up at sometimes. But his feet, I'm gonna get to the issues now, and then we'll look at the detail and everything else after that. But his feet, they like to move around. So I stand him up, and he just falls over sometimes. Sometimes he'll, like, I did that on purpose, but like sometimes he'll just go forward, and then he'll fall and knock over some figures. So you gotta probably use that tail to keep him standing. But yeah, and then another issue I had is this being really loose. It's not really a big issue if you just try to use it lightly. But he does like to go forward like that a bit. But it's not the biggest issue that I've had. These are a little hard to move up and down, as you can tell. I'm trying not to put too much force and break his arm. I may have to heat that up with hot water or a hair dryer, get that loose. But this arm is a lot better than this one. And then the last issue I had, well, I guess two more. I don't know what this white stuff is. I wonder if it's just paint that they forgot, like stuff that they forgot to paint. I don't think it's supposed to be there. I was looking at some reviews of the figure before I bought it, but there's like a little bit of that right there, but there's just a bunch right here. So I don't know what happened, but it's not a deal breaker to me because he looks amazing. He looks really well done. And then the last one was with his jaw. When I got him out of the box, I could not move his jaw down at all. I still barely can do it. I heat it up with a hair dryer, and I'm gonna keep it down like this so that it can like maybe loosen up a little bit, because the hair dryer helped, and then it just got tight again. So it did not work well. As you can tell, he's falling over a bunch. But anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's just look at the figure. He looks amazing. The head looks really good. Just all the detail that they put in this figure, which this is a repaint, but he looks really well done. And I don't have an Aliens figure yet, so to me, this is a whole entire new figure. Just the detail that they put on this figure is just amazing. The paintwork is pretty good. There is a few places that could be a little bit better, but other than that, I don't have much complaint with the paintwork, because it's only like a few colors, but it just looks really well with how they did it. The tail even looks good. I don't know if the paint is supposed to keep, I don't know, like if in the game it keeps going up with pink, but I think it would have looked better if they kept going with the pink just up there. But not a really big issue. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and take a look at his height. If you have him crouching like some aliens, he's not going to be as tall. So I'm just going to have him like fully standing. Try to get him to stand. Oh, thank you. Some of these aliens figures have well, not just the aliens figures, but like every alien figure out there that I'm pretty sure have a hard time standing. So you may need a stand, like he does not have peg holes on the bottom of his feet, but you may have to use this tail to your advantage. Try to use it to where it'll help keep him standing up straight. But he is about 9 8 3/4, 9 inches tall, which makes him just about 22 centimeters tall. So he is a very tall figure. If we compare him to the Homecoming Spider-Man, who is smaller than most Marvel Legends, you can just see he's elbow level with him. He is a very tall figure, which review coming out for this guy soon. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be when I record this review or another day. So look out for this review. If it hasn't come out already. So now we got the height out the way. Let's look at its articulation. The head can look that far down, which is pretty good, and not that far up. This is kind of restricting it in the back. I have it moved over. If you don't, then he's just looking straight. But I'm pretty sure this head's like maybe on like a double ball joint, because it seems like it moves differently. I don't know, but yeah, pretty good. As we already saw, the jaw can move like that, and then the inner mouth does come out pretty easily, which is nice. I didn't have to heat up anything or blow a hairdryer or try to pry it out, so that comes in and out pretty easily. The arms, which you got to be careful with this arm. Going up is fine, but going down is a pain. The arms don't get 90 degrees, which is alright. I'm not really angry at it. I mean, he still looks good anyways. The elbows have a swivel, and they are double jointed as well. So if we get it like that, he can scratch his head. His hands can move forward and back. Be careful that you don't break them. And then they can move around. And then the fingers on both hands can move up and down. So that's nice. I'm just going to leave him like this, because that's probably how I'm going to have him in my on top of my desk. The legs can move really. He can do a split pretty much, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Oh, I forgot this. Sorry. He does have one of these, which are like the Star Wars figures, which I love. I think they're one of the best, like, chest crunch. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's like a ball joint or something. But it works really well. It works pretty good back, pretty good forward. The alien doesn't really need to go all the way down. And then it goes side to side. So that's pretty good. And just remember, this is loose. I don't know if it's going to be the same with all the other figures, but just watch out if it is. We get a nice like ball joint right here, maybe, which, I mean, works really well, I have to say. And then it also can move around like that. Then we get double joint knees and a swivel as well in the knee joint, so it can move around. I don't really see the need for it, but if you like it, then that's good. But double joint knees work pretty good as well. If you have it like that, you can go probably, yeah, look at that. And then his foot can go, that is on like just a nice joint right there. It can pretty much do everything that it can. Go up, down, all of that. And then it does have, the toes can move down and up, but it can move down pretty far then up. But anyways, guys, I do recommend this figure if you don't have it already. He is just an amazing figure. If you don't want the arcade version, the regular versions go for quite a bit of money. So if you don't want this version of the alien, then I recommend waiting for the 2-pack that comes out later this year, around the end of the year. And oh, I forgot, the tail can move all around, and there's a wire so that you can move it around. But like I was saying, if you don't want the arcade version of the Alien, then I would wait for the 2-pack that comes out later this year. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this review, and if you did, be sure to let me know by slamming that like button down below, and subscribe if you're new to my channel for more videos just like this one. Anyways, guys, talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.